So, how was life in Minneapolis? All I remember is cold. Oh my goodness. Cold, snow, 36 inches of snow. And I remember my little Toyota Tercel parked in front of my apartment. I'll get up, and for the 2 years I was there was not once that schools were closed. I don't care if it was 3 inches of snow, you had to be in class at 8 o'clock in the morning. So you get up in the morning, and I would look for my car. I couldn't find it. It was covered in snow. If you didn't know where you parked, tough luck finding your car, covered in snow. So, but I didn't like it in Minneapolis. I'm sorry. I loved the education. I loved the Carlson School of Management. I loved the University of Minnesota. But life in Minneapolis, no, no. It wasn't the best. And so what happened? I got to Minneapolis in January of 1989. I think it was, yeah, either the last few days of 1988 or, the first few days in 1989. And I graduated, finished my degree in August of 1990. So I was there for not 2 years, I was there for about a year and a half, a year and 8 months, 9 months or so. I graduated. Woohoo! First degree in business. Got the degree 6 days later. 6 days. My things were packed in the same car, the same Toyota Tercel. Same way I drove to Minneapolis, the same way I drove back to Maryland to my family. Now, let me just say this. Each time I go away, go to some place away from my family, is the most miserable time. I always want to run and come back home. So 6 days afterwards, packed up, left, drove back with the help of a dear friend. We drove back. This time it was not just me alone, it was two of us. With a very dear friend, we left Minneapolis, came back to Maryland, and life continued. So I'll pick up in the next video, life after first degree. Now, the same moral of the story is, if you have a dream, there's a cliche that says that your dream should be big enough to make you cry. Your why, what is your purpose in life? What is your why for doing anything that you're doing? Your why should be big enough to make you cry. If you think about it and you are not crying that you are not achieving it, then it's not big enough. For me, at that time, it was getting that first degree out of the way. And I did it. With the help of Miss Margaret Valance, with the help of my family, my brothers and my sisters, and my friends. I couldn't have done it alone, but I succeeded because I set it in motion. I wanted to do it so badly, and help just fell into place. Because think about it. If this beautiful soul, Miss Margaret Valance, had asked me, what do you want to do with your life? If I didn't have a good answer, guess what? I wouldn't get help, because nobody wants to throw away money. Okay? So think about, what is it that you want to do, and map a course to get there. Okay, think about it. Don't just sit on your hands and say, oh, I can't do it, and try to blame the government or try to blame your family or try to blame anybody. No, 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 no. If it has to happen, it will be up to you to make it happen. You make life what you want it to be. All right? Okay, so see you in the next video.